Hi everyone, my name is Ben Johnson and I am the sales manager with Elmer's Manufacturing, and today I'm excited to present to you the Super 7 Harrow. The Super 7 Harrow was originally launched in 2009 along with the original Hallmaster grain cart. It was one of the industry first harrows that utilized a 7-bar design, which allowed you to do 40% more harrowing per pass, along with a 1/2 inch by 22 inch tine. Now, utilizing this combination, we've always classified the Harrow as a hybrid harrow. This gives you a similar performance to a mid harrow if you want to run the harrow really light, or it gives you performance like a heavy harrow if you want to apply a lot of down pressure. This allows you a very versatile range of field finishes and performance, which concept has always stayed the same with the Harrow to allow you that versatility. Fast forward to model year 26, the Super 7 behind me is available either in a 70-foot configuration or a 90-foot configuration. All sizes utilize a BTT max life tine, which gives you a longer tine life and optimizes performance. In addition, all the Harrows are available with our dynamic ground pressure system. For dynamic ground pressure system, this applies an equal down pressure across the whole Harrow and allows the sections to level out as you're going over hills or ditches to maintain that consistent ground pressure. You have the choice of an in-cab selectable dial to control that down pressure, or you can upgrade to the industry first Super 7 Pro, which allows a consistent finish from operator to operator and reduces operator fatigue by allowing electric over hydraulic system. Starting at the front of the Harrow, we'll talk about the hydraulic connections as well as the hitch options available. The Harrow does come standard with a Category 4 hitch, which utilizes most tractor applications, but can be upgraded to a Category 5 for larger horsepower tractors. As far as hydraulic connections go, this unit is very simple. If you do not have the Super 7 Pro option, you'll have to have 4 hydraulic circuits, including 1 K-strain line. For those of you upgrading to the Super 7 Pro option, this is 1 hydraulic circuit and 1 K-strain line. You can see everything is very nicely labeled at the front to make your connections simple, as well as color-coded grips to ensure that you have your connections in the tractor correct. Moving along the hitch, we're going to talk about a couple more things. The first one being the Super 7 Pro controller that's here. This controller communicates wirelessly with a tablet that is supplied with the Harrow if you choose to go to that option. Now, if you don't want to have another monitor in cab, you can run Super 7 Pro through your existing Isobus VT within the tractor to keep that nice, clean connection. This being a wireless connection is nice should you have to move the Harrow from tractor to tractor. The second thing that we're going to talk about is the fail-safes that are built into this. There is a manual sensor override feature built into the Super 7 Pro app. Should you have any sensor failure happen on the Harrow, you can manually override those. Secondly, if you had a complete electrical failure or you weren't able to connect, you can utilize the push-pull valves that are on this hydraulic block so that it does not stop you from being able to go out and utilize the Harrow. Moving down the hitch, Secure Lock is the next thing that we're going to talk about. This is a custom designed latching system that utilizes a spring within this cylinder. Now, that spring is what's keeping the locking mechanism latched the whole time. The only time that hydraulic pressure is applied is to disengage this system. In the event that your hydraulic system on your tractor fails, this latch will stay engaged, which will not cause any interference between your sections. The Harrow does have all in-cab hydraulic adjustments. As you can see, there's very easy indicators to look at what your pitch is, as well as your tine angle. The down pressure will be shown either on your Super 7 Pro tablet or the in-cab dial. Moving down to the section of the Harrow, we're going to talk about one of the things that makes Elmer Super 7 truly unique. The parallel linkage system on this Harrow allows equal force on the section to be applied from the top and bottom. Now, what you'll see on most competitive units is they use a very short link on the bottom and a very long link on the top. So what happens is this causes the front of the section to be torqued and not allowing you to truly utilize all the rows of tines on the Harrow. By going to this system, you can run your sections level, which allows you to engage all 7 rows of tines. Moving on from the parallel links, the next thing we're going to talk about is the main frame of the Harrow. To accommodate the dynamic ground pressure and the redesigned sections, the main frame has gone up from an 8x8 beam to a 10x10 beam. The Super 7 also utilizes a shared transport tire versus a field tire. This tire is steerable, which does allow you to help maneuver the Harrow onto tight field approaches or to be able to back it into a shed. The flotation of the tire is also increased from a 330 tire to a 550 to allow a larger footprint in the field. Moving down to the very end of the frame on the Harrow, you can see within the parallel links that this is our dynamic ground pressure cylinders. So new from older models, there is no longer a spring that's in here controlling your section down pressure. Again, this is all done hydraulically. This allows for up to 26 inches of independent travel from section to section to give you equal down pressure on the Harrow throughout various terrain types. In addition, to protect the main part of the frame, there is also a deflector that helps with any minor contact of obstacles. Looking at the Harrow, you can see our 7-bar design with our 1/2 inch by 22 inch tine. So this main concept allows a very versatile field application, including seedbed preparation in springtime to dry up soil conditions, or even up to heavy residue management in fall time. In addition, you can get really aggressive with this Harrow to help fill in ruts or any damage to the field left over from harvest. Thank you for joining us on the walk around of the Elmer Super 7 Harrow. To learn more, please contact your closest Elmer's dealer.